don't fucking touch it.
It's also on you to make sure that what you're doing it's serving you the right way.
You've probably heard already about this critical vulnerability in Next.js, which threats all the projects using this framework. But who is to blame in this situation? The developers, Vercel, and can it happen again? Or it was just a single-time accident? Let's ask experienced developers who are gonna answer that question properly. Do you think developers are guilty in this vulnerability in Next.js? Can we blame them, or is it the manager or somebody else?
I think it's a combination of factors. Firstly, well, developers, they're guilty only to the point that they didn't secure it enough. And the management is guilty because they didn't think up front how they're gonna pursue this problem. They didn't foresee it actually. And this is actually at the same time where the developers are guilty, because they're supposed to be those guys who would say to the management, hey guys, that's potential security issue, severe security issue in the future. But it is what it is.
But don't you think this hack, I would say it's a hack with a header, probably they wanted some way to bypass authorization for some calls or whatever. Do you think it should be like this in other applications, or developers should never do something like this?
Well, it's a tricky question, because like sometimes you want something like that. Ideally, you should not have it. It's fine to have this kind of hacks only for the dev environment or mode, whatever you name it. But it should be hidden from everyone in the production code.
Maybe the issue here is they used the existing header. That's what I'm thinking, because if it will be the header nobody knows about, it's more secure. It's not secure, but at least nobody will use this header by themselves.
That's a good point, because yeah, that's what you would expect, that it's going to be something like Vercel or Next.js, security header, don't touch it, something like this. It should be explicitly named as a don't fucking touch it.
Now we test penetration.
Penetration test.
Delayed the announcement of it?
Dude, you're fixed. You're breaking the video, man.
No worries.
Now you need to do it again.
But we can also,
now you can see it.
yeah, but it's also great. We can put it in the video.
Bloppers.
Andres, you are aware of the situation with Next.js.
Yeah.
They have this vulnerability through the header. Do you think the company who sponsors development of the framework is guilty in this situation, or maybe we can blame them because they delayed the announcement almost for months?
Yeah, it's a very interesting question, and I think it touches on a lot of points. I mean, it is true that Next.js is like mainly maintained by Vercel because it's in their interest to have a product that works on their ecosystem, and that's what they promote the most. But in the end, the product itself is open source, right? Anybody can just go there and then check it and see how it works. So, yeah, it's hard to say like, oh, they delayed it on purpose. I don't know. I don't have enough information to just like say for sure. Like maybe they had the reasons to say like, okay, maybe it's not as easy as just removing the header and then it's done. Maybe there is something that needs to be actually fixed to make sure that the websites that are using this keeps working, right? It's not as easy as just saying that's how the internet works. So I don't know, maybe they had a good reason, maybe it's just about security, they wanted to make sure that they had a proper fix before announcing it, because otherwise people would exploit it and then it's actually a bigger problem than what it is right now. But at the same time, it's also an issue of the people that use it, right? Like I said at the beginning, it's an open source. So if you are delegating your security and your infrastructure to another company, the least you can do is go there and make sure that whatever you're using is serving you properly, right?
Yeah.
So yes, you can give some sort of responsibility to whoever introduces bug and however they solve it, but it's also on you to make sure that what you're doing is serving you the right way.